Why are you so crazy, Parrot? What's wrong with you? I think he's just annoyed because, you know, he's a parrot. So, I mean, I wouldn't be annoyed if I were a parrot. Of course, I wouldn't have the cognitive skills that I have right now as a human being, but as a parrot, I wouldn't care because I don't have the cognitive skills that I have right now as a human being. So, I wouldn't give a crap. I'd just be Matt. That's all I'd do. Matt. I wouldn't have any responsibilities whatsoever. I'd have this big, giant, stupid human. Not big, giant, okay. Average size, stupid human. Just giving me food. Although, compared to Merv, I'm a giant. Or at least when, of course, whoa. Why are we dragging people with their blood still on their shirt? This is really unhygienic. I don't know how I feel about this. 58% right there on the infected mark. It's, you know, a good thing we're dealing with this before they start eating people. That's all I'm going to say. Right, so we should definitely... It's getting to feeding time soon. Of course, they're not too angry yet because feeding time is not there, but we're going to have a little bit of a moment. I like the idea of our paramedics being a little bit further on the inside right here, not on the corner, mostly because if there is an altercation, I feel like they're the first ones to get completely ruffle-stomped. That's right, not ruffle-stomped, ruffle-stomped, which is the same thing, really. Oh, yeah, here we go. Shooting up. At least a lot of prisoners are being suppressed, though, which is good to see. But that is going crazy, and I feel like as soon as we let them out, they're just going to let the dogs out. And they're going to be like, rough. I don't know what kind of joke I was really going for right there. I'm starting to really question my life and where it's going. But there we are. Don't know why a legendary prisoner's chilling out right there. And this is probably causing a few issues. No, apparently it's not. Okay, cool. Quickly, grab your food. Enjoy yourselves before the... Well, everything just comes and eats your souls. I mean, that would be undeal. Undeal. That would not be ideal. Come on. Eat up. Maybe we don't have enough storage. No, I'm pretty sure we have enough storage. Maybe we don't have enough chefs. Good point. Didn't think about that. But I feel like we're catering to them. If anything, maybe just having more time allocated to eating food is good. But I don't know. So many people at the moment are just sort of critical. Their needs are just not being met when it comes to eating. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I feel like we have enough food to cater towards them. Should really bring our medics around these areas. I mean, there's fights going on. May as well put them over there. At the moment, there are a lot less people who are sick now, which is great to see. And it looks like the need there is for food. Merv, why are you eating a seed on the floor? You're just getting seed everywhere. Why does he do these things? Probably because he knows he gets a reaction out of me. It's not difficult to get a reaction out of me. Whoa! E really zooms out there. That was not the button I was meant to click. I was meant to click W. But oh well. Excuse me. So yep, 20 new prisoners coming in. Is that a good idea? We probably could do with us having another 2 chefs, I think. Having another 2 chefs, I feel like, is a good idea. Because I think we have the cookers, and we have the fridges for the food. But we don't have enough chefs cooking food. And we're not giving enough to our prisoners. At the moment, 60 people can't eat. Why is that? Is it... No, these guys are definitely eating. There is a way to see... It is on needs, isn't it? All prisoners. Here we go. So, normal prisoners. Okay. 5 of them have only got their need met. What about Supermax? Freedom's a big one there. Freedom and recreation. We should probably... We do have some radios outside. But that's fine. I mean, really, most of their needs are being met there. Don't have any death row just yet, but I imagine we'll get some at some point, little fuckers. Anyway, and then also, what about protective custody? Recreation and food. Everything else is fine. Look at that. Every need is being met. That's amazing. And then, of course, we don't have any minimums. So, look, every need is being met. Amazing. Normal is what we just looked at for the gang members. Most of them is actually about clothing, which is quite interesting. Do we? I'm sure we have our laundromats connected up to everything. Excuse me. Yeah, we do. Okay. It might be because we just have this one catering. This one's catering to so much, though. So I don't really feel like that's the case. Maybe we just don't have enough cleaners. Oh, we have so many janitors, though. I think we just need to start getting prisoners to start cleaning up after themselves. I think that's just a really good idea. We need to get metal detectors. We might just have them in this one laundry room. Or maybe this top one, because it's quite big. Having them in there would be a good idea. Excuse me. What can be taken from a laundry room? There are 20 jobs in there right now. Information or danger? Danger's meant to show you where you can get stuff. Apparently nothing. I find that hard to believe. I find that really hard to believe. Alright, okay. Right, tell you what. We're going to put 6 prisoners on this side, 6 on this side. We'll see how that works, and we will set these areas to max only. Because we don't want any legendary prisoners getting in. So during the work time, 6 of our prisoners should be able to go and do some stuff with the laundry. Now before that, do I need to have a system set up? Do they need to have some sort of qualification in order to be able to do anything with cleaning? Would it be the Foundation Education Program, perhaps? Allows prisoners to work in the library. No, not that. I do know we have quite a few prisoners working in the library. At the moment, they're not really working, though. It says they're working. They're really just moving around. They've pretty much done all the book stacking they can do. It's kind of depressing looking, really. They've gone through the best stages. It's all organized. It's all done, and now it's just looking at it. And now you're thinking to yourself, was that a good use of my time? And the answer is no, Timmy. No, it wasn't. Behavioral therapy is still a big one that we really should get started soon, because 84 people are in the queue. 84 people! That's a lot of people. Kitchen, safety... I don't know. I feel like they could just work in there if they want to. We got staff. We got these prisoners in here already. It says he's working. They don't work very quickly, though. But, oh well. Okay, I guess they are working now. We should probably also get ourselves a cleaning cupboard set up in one of these areas. Or, of course, in here. Oh, yeah, I did say we wanted to get something like that done so they can start cleaning up their own cells, or their own rooms anyway, so we can probably get rid of some janitors, save us a little bit of money. I'll tell you what, speaking of money, we only have a few more people infected. I wonder where they are. There can't be many left. So if we just sort of pop these guys in the corners, it might even be the gang members. Yeah, it might be some gang members that need to be cleaned up a bit. And I just can't tell. Maybe it's just hard to tell because of their markings or something. Of course, I do want to be careful. Looks like the gang members right here were trying to do something a bit funny. Hello! We've just discovered that one of the teachers we bring in for the inmates class has been smuggling in huge amounts of contraband. They've been fired, but the damage has been done at this point. Interesting. How'd you get past? Well, I mean, there's only metal detectors. There's only so much we can do. I imagine we're going to have to do a bit of a shakedown. So when does nighttime fall? There's a lot of free time coming up. And the only thing we really need to fulfill right now is food, which isn't that bad. So I feel like having a big shakedown right now, before food time, is an ideal scenario to be in. Is this what we found already? So this is definitely going to annoy them because they're going to be unnecessarily searched. Not the best of situations to really be in, but oh well. I wonder if this... Does this actually affect their comfort? See, it really should affect their comfort. I don't want to be just, you know, walking around one day and then someone just starts sort of, you know, rustling through my pockets. Is there a fight going on here? Okay. We should definitely get those paramedics out of the gang area. It's not a great place for them to be in. One death. Bollocks, one death. Should get these cameras sorted out. Perhaps that's the big thing now. It's the cameras. Also, there seems to be quite a lot of unhappiness going on right now, though lots of people say they're being well treated, which is quite nice to see. I think food is getting in the way. We're still searching as well. There might be a bit of an altercation. Although it's gone down a bit now, I think. Was it at 4 before? I can't remember. It still says it's pointing upwards, so possibly not. It looks like the unnecessarily searched downgrade isn't as bad as... It doesn't seem to last very long. Like, after a while, they're like, okay, I guess I got searched. Screw it. I don't care now. Takes us a long time to get through the search, though. Especially with some of these cell blocks not even being used up. Alright, it's eating time now for you lot. Feel like we're nearly done. We're just doing this little bit. So you know what? I'm going to be done for now. Every guard... The reason I want to stop the shakedown is so some of these guards go back to their patrol routes or do whatever the hell they're doing if they're not allocated anywhere. Because there are going to be a few fights. They're going to be mildly perturbed, as it were. We should definitely get you lot over here. There we go. Loads of fights happening right now. What about up there? Seems to be okay. What about the need for speed? I mean, a lot of them have that need. They don't really need me to give them that. Lots of free time now, so hopefully they should be able to cater to their own needs. Food, though, is, for some reason, a particular group of people are just refusing to eat. I really don't know why. Are they all hanging out in the holding cell? No. Okay. There are a bunch of people here that don't have anywhere to... Wait, what? There's just not enough guards again? I'll get a bunch more guards. Oh, right, no, they've just arrived. Okay, before we do that, let's go to information. Oh, bollocks. Okay, we got ourselves another legendary prisoner. We're going to put you in the Supermax. It's one of the grand events right there. Oh, take a drink. My throat is dying. Or was dying. Now in a state of euphoria. Alright, let's see. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like we need to brush up on our prison speak. What am I saying? Look, I don't know. We don't need to brush up on our prison speak. We need to really get these cameras sorted out. Okay, that's the big life changer right there. Getting these cameras sorted out. We still have 7 people infected, by the way. Just want to add that. Getting some dog handlers as well. Tell you what, big one is dog handlers. Oh, fucking hell, another death? Why have we got the legendary prisoner in here? What are we doing? What the hell is wrong with you all? Beat the shit out of him. Right, there we go. Right, why do we have him in here exactly? Why is he in there? This is like the worst place for him to be. Tell you what we need. We need more guards. We don't have any guards in here. It's quite surprising. Do we have any up here? We don't have any guards stationed. That's really weird. Okay, we'll get that set up. I do... patrols suppress them, by the way, which is why I'm doing that instead of just sort of throwing them into the building area. Alright, let's get these medics back over here. These medics are very useful, I might add. Just having one on the walkways, just sort of doing their thing, is quite nice. What's going on now? Sleep time's coming up. And once again, for some reason, there's just loads of people that are not eating. We must just not be supplying enough food. That's the only thing I can come up with. Do we not have enough areas to put food on? Tell you what, we're going to have less people. We're not going to have anyone come in just yet. Because I feel like we're not able to fully feed our prisoners. Maybe we just don't have enough areas to put the food down. So it's all gone by the time some other prisoners are getting in there and they're just sort of walking around not doing much. Maybe it's because we have this kitchen right here. What about you? Are you being fed? Not completely, no. I mean, this kitchen should be connected. It is. Good. But the demand is so low that it doesn't really matter. But there is a chef in there cooking. So what are we doing? Are we... Looks like we've grabbed some of the food to replace it? Or we bagged it up? I can't really tell. It's sleep time, though. I suppose I should really get rid of these medics for now, because I feel like they're costing me a little bit of money. I can't remember how much it is, though. How much are you per hour? Just 100? It's gotta be more going on than just that. Right, we'll get rid of one of the groups. Apparently one of you are tired, so I guess we'll just throw you into a staff room for now. Oh, excuse me. Right, let's get all of these commands, sort of consoles for CCTV set up. So a monitor right here for this section. Another one right here for this section. Basically one in every small control room that should be able to control the CCTV within that area. I mean, I could do it where every CCTV area is controlled by the main hub right here. It might be a good idea. I do like the idea of that. That sounds really cool. I mean, it would look interesting. I tell you what. That's what we're going to do. Instead of having it in all these little security rooms, we'll just have them as close as we can to the staff room. That's a good point. Get them in the staff room, get them connected as quick as we can. We do have a door control system sort of in the way right here, which is not ideal. But we will go over to CCTV. Put one right here, one right here, one right here. There we go. I think that's pretty good. 6 of them? I don't feel like I need more than that. Does it say a maximum of 8 cameras can be viewed at once? If you connect more than 8 cameras, the monitor will cycle through them gradually, giving only partial coverage. So that's sort of the downside. At the same time, another downside is power. But looks like we can get them connected up if we really want to do. I don't know how great that is, though. The blue power station's looking okay. Don't like the idea of powering these up with the blue power, but I guess we're not going to have much choice. See, that's already done, so too late. Let's see how that other station looks in comparison to the other. How much power does it really use up? I use a lot of power. That's like an extra 2 bars. That's insane. I wonder if it uses up more power per as well. Whoa, why did one of you get in? Why are 3 of you in there? They're all grouped up as well. They must have been having some sort of group meeting. Tell you what, though. Something to think about. Go to gangs. It all belongs to us. Even this area, funnily enough, belongs to us. It's just these bits that don't look great. But everything else looks good. Looks very good. Who are you? Oh, he's been released. Look at that. Released him. Goodbye, sir. I wonder what our reform is right now. How are we looking? Reoffending rate, 26%. I feel like that's really good. Punishment is at 4. Reform is at 1. Security -2. Health -4. Yeah, not ideal. I don't feel like they're ever going to be in a decent spot. How about food? How are we doing right now? Excuse me. Yeah, the placing of food isn't an issue still. I just don't think we're generating enough food to feed everyone. So, let's make ourselves some more cooks. And let's also buy ourselves some more. Let's buy 2 more cooks right there and also get some cookers. So here's the CCTV monitors. Unfortunately, they're all being stationed right now, which isn't ideal, really. We're using up cupboards when we don't need to at the moment. But if we go to... I'd rather go to objects and see if I can get them from here. There we go. I'd rather do that just because it'll be a lot easier. Do I want cameras on each of these sides here? Feel like that's a good idea. I could even have them on the inside so they get the other cells. Like these inside cells, because that's the main issue. But we're still going to have... We want 8 per block here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1 for the yard. And then maybe 8, 1 here, just for this general area. Of course, we always have a decent view of this zone. But I feel like putting it here, because it can see through walls, or at least it used to. I don't know if it can now. We should probably see how it runs on this area first. So we put one here, here, and here. It's a good thing they don't cost too much. Put one there, there, and there. Then we put one in the yard. I'm afraid the one in the yard should be pointing in this direction.